Well, hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I am here today to open up another wonderful independent trading card set. This time it is UFO Legend and Lore by Long Dog Cards. It just arrived in the mail yesterday, and I honestly, I would have opened it last night, except my wife and I went to this kind of incredible show. This is going to be a weird story. So basically, in Los Angeles, there's this uh, club called the Magic Castle, and it's the home for the Academy of Magical Arts. And so these are magicians, you know, sleight of hand, card tricks, that kind of thing, right? It's the like world famous place. It's very difficult to get an invite into there. In fact, it's kind of impossible. But what they did is they put on a live show in downtown LA where they had some of their, you know, their best members come, and they did, I think, like 8 different mini magic shows in a row with hosts and everything. It was like kind of a mind-blowing show. It was so good. Like really, really good magic, lots of funny stuff. Really, like, honestly, super funny. Almost like seeing a comedian, kind of. But it was all live on stage, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful show. But we were there last night, so I couldn't open them then. So yeah, today is when I'm going to open those, like right now. But before we look at the UFO cards, a viewer actually sent me, I think this is going to be a snow globe card for One Piece. But, you know, since it's from a viewer, I wanted to get it open soon. I didn't want to leave it on the shelf for too long, so they, you know, they know I got it and everything, and it arrived safely. And we did a little bit of a trade. It wasn't much of a trade. He offered to send me this for free, actually, which is wonderful. I always appreciate that. Although you know, I want people to know that, like, I'm willing to pay for things. Like the UFO cards, I didn't get those for free. I paid full price for those. In fact, I'm happy to do that because you know, part of the channel here is supporting the hobby, right? So I want to support people. I don't want to be getting a bunch of free stuff. That's not the goal. That's not my goal at all. And so I sent this person some loose packs, kind of as trade. I sent them, I think, some Dragon Ball pack and some Gundam packs. So I hope they got them. I hope they arrived okay. They packed this much better than I packed mine. I put my packs in a envelope, so this is a priority mail box, so very fancy here. But I'm gonna see if I can get this opened. These boxes, oh, they have an actual seal on them. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think I got it. And then we'll see if the snow globe made it okay. I bet it did. Take a look. Yeah, okay, yep, that is the box. So then in here should be the card. Nice, very nice. It feels heavier. So I have a snow globe here. This is a Brook. This is a Brook snow globe I got from a One Piece box a few weeks ago, and that's kind of what prompted this. But let's see which one he's got here. So he's got the Law. Oh, wonderful. That's awesome. It is heavier, though. That's weird. This Law one is heavier. I guess the acrylic piece inside of it is bigger. But how amazing. So now I've got 2 of these. That's great. And I actually have another box, so I will have 3 of these in the end. And then, oh my God, he also sent me the acrylic statues. So every single one of those One Piece boxes, it's a very particular box. I'll link the video if I remember. Comes with a little acrylic statue too, and I got a Zoro in my last one, which I love. This, it's on my desk here, so I mean, obviously I love it quite a lot. And then this is the Brook, so that's great. So that Brook will go perfectly with my this is great. So thank you very much for sending me that. That's absolutely wonderful. And I hope the cards I sent you arrived in good condition as well. Oh, here's the name of it. It's called the Precious Collector Box, right? It's, you know, the translated names are always strange, but that name is, you know, is on English on the box. So if you see a picture of a box and it says Precious Collector Box, it comes with those in it. So every single box will have a snow globe and an acrylic statue inside of it. So you'll get both in there, which is a great deal, to be sure. Okay, so on to the main event here. This is the package as it arrived yesterday. Long Dog Cards is an independent publisher located in Canada, my home country. So I'm always happy to support Canadians as well. They are a fantastic artist. In fact, she just posted some commissioned pieces she did on her Facebook page, and they are fantastic. So she does a lot of Star Wars sketch cards and things like that. And so she did some commissioned pieces, and one of them is an ion cannon from the Empire Strikes Back movie. Remember, that's that big circular cannon that helps the rebels escape Hoth at the beginning. Yeah, she made a sketch card of the ion cannon firing, and her use of light is just amazing. It's like top tier artistry. I was very impressed by the painting. And I know a lot of the cards in here are going to be her work as well. So I'm actually like really excited to see this. I wanted to point out that this is also technically Cards and Coffee. I am still drinking coffee. Although it is quite late in the morning. I just kind of got a late start today. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. My brother and I shot a 2-hour WWE trading card video. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's 2 hours long. And I was considering editing it down, and some people suggested that. But as I was rewatching it, it's actually pretty good. Like the whole way through, it's interesting. He has so many crazy stories to tell about every single wrestler that I really didn't want to cut anything. So I think I'm going to post the full 2-hour video, but probably later this week, because what I want to do is I want to put together some links to go with it, because throughout the video he's referencing, you know, famous things that happened and matches and YouTube shorts and all kinds of stuff. And so I wanted to make sure I had links to all that before I posted it. But here, let's get this opened up. This is UFO Legend and Lore by Long Dog Cards. And that's this is the Long Dog Cards logo here. I'll take you through the campaign too. But this is the set. Inside this set, we're going to get, as you can see here, 45 cards that were all originally painted, or put together at least. We're going to get one original art card. So that's a one-of-one sketch card that an artist made. I believe Long Dog Cards worked with 25 different artists for this set, so we could get any one of those. We're going to get a Relic card, the puzzle subset, some lino cuts, etchings, and all kinds of interesting things. As you know, the independent card sets always come with just some of the craziest things. I had ordered a box of Long Dog Cards Dragon set a couple months ago, and that was also just fantastic. It came with like dragon skin cards and dragon paw print or claw print cards, just like the best. They were amazing. So I'm really very, very excited to take a look at this one today. Before we open it up though, let's go through the campaign so you can kind of see what it was all about. And this was a Kickstarter, so unfortunately you can't buy it now. You had to have backed it when it was available. I did tell you about it though, so don't come yelling at me. I told you all about this. So yeah, and I have a page on my website, so the tradingcardarchives.com website. There's a page there now for independent trading cards right at the top level. And if you click on that, I have all the current Kickstarters are there and when they're going to end. So you can click those links and get to all of the current trading card Kickstarters for everything I'm following, and also all the upcoming ones. So anything I'm excited about or want to tell people about is on there too. So even if you don't want to watch all my videos, which I do not blame you for that at all, there's a lot of videos, but that website is available 24/7. You can always go there and check it out. Okay, so let's take a look at the Kickstarter. And I apologize, there's going to be some German. I don't know. My browser gets confused and thinks it's in Germany sometimes. And I'm not. I live in Los Angeles. I don't speak German well, if at all. Very, very little bit. But sometimes my browser just shows up in German. So we're going to look at Kickstarter in German today. But the campaign here is in English. And so here you can see the main flyer for the campaign. That's Long Dog Cards. Ingrid Hardy is the primary artist behind that company. And she is a very prolific and famous sketch card artists. And so if you don't know this name, Ingrid KV Hardy, just go type that name into eBay. You don't type anything else, just type the name in, and you will see all of these cards that she has painted for Tops and Upper Deck and all these like very, very famous. These are like world-class cards, you know, $1,000 sketch cards that she's painted. And so you can go through and look through her history if you want to get an idea of what her art style is like, although we're also going to look at that today. And then as you can see here, there's going to be some just wonderful Kitty Erie type cards too from Leg Day Cards. That's another independent publisher from the UK. And that artist is famous for making these just incredibly cute cards. I did a video from her Christmas set just a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and that set was also just fabulous. I loved that set. I still have the cards here on my desk. They're wonderful. So there will be more cards from her in here too. So here's the main flyer. The concept here is legend and lore of UFOs. So if you are familiar with, you know, little gray man and Area 51 and all that kind of stuff, it's meant to be set based on that. And so there will be some history in here, you know, some historical figures from the UFO subculture, so to speak, but also some just inspirational works from movies and things. There's been a lot of French media created around, you know, little gray man and UFOs and things. So so that's what this set is all about. And I'll go through here. You can see kind of the backing here. She had 72 backers. I backed it at the full master set level, so I got a little bit of everything, which is, you know, everything you're going to see here. So there will be 2 promo cards, 2 lenticulars. The lenticulars are always great in here. We're going to get 9 acrylic base cards by Ingrid and 9 watercolor cards by Ingrid. Both of those are going to be great. I really am looking forward to the acrylics. Like I said before, her use of light is just mind-blowing. You're going to be blown away. I swear. You're going to think it's like a Monet or something. It's very good use of light. We're going to get 9 Kitty Erie cards. Those will be a lot of fun. That's Lindsay Grayling. She's the artist behind Leg Day Cards. We'll get a 9-card subset of Abductions by John Smithy Smith. I'm actually not familiar with that artist yet, but it'll be great to see it. We'll get a sketch card. We'll get a blank sketch card. You always get those, so you can have a commission done if you'd like. Ingrid is actually doing commissions right now. If you want, you can go to her Facebook page and get in touch and get a commission done. I've considered it many times. I probably will at some point. I haven't approached her about it yet. But I have a lot of ideas for commissions that I would love to get done as sketch cards. And so yeah, I will probably do that at some point. We're going to get a lino cut, an etching, a relic card with a piece of Tektite, which is a kind of meteorite that is associated with UFOs. Some people think the UFOs are made out of that metal. And then we'll get a sketch card, a checklist card too. The best part though here, and this is what I'm honestly the most excited about, is she made a unique metal card for the Fantastic Bureau of Abductions. The card looks like this, and you could send her a picture here. And so I sent her a picture of my cat Batman. And so we're going to, I think we're going to get a Batman metal card in this set, which is going to be incredible. So it's not Batman the character, it's my cat Batman. Although honestly, he's way cuter than actual Batman. So you're gonna like that quite a lot. And so here's an idea of the art. You can see the light use here already. In person, it's going to be even better. We've got some lenticulars. There's the Tektite. I imagine that's why the box is a little bit bulging right now. And then, like I said, there will be some historical figures. So these are, you know, actual scientists and researchers sort of associated with the UFO mythology. Kitty Erie cards, which are going to be amazing. Well, those are actually kind of scary, but I can't wait to see them. And so these are some sketch cards. Here's the sketch card artists involved in the set. All wonderful sketch card artists. I swear, if you look up any of those, you're going to find tons of great cards that they've made in the past. And so, yeah, so that's the Kickstarter. So now that we've looked at that, let's actually get into this box a little bit here. And I do have a couple other things to add in. You know, I always like to do that. Like when I did the Pirates review from Richard Parks the other day, I added in some pirate pocket model cards because I love to just kind of mix up sets and you know, if I have thematically relevant things here in the archives, I want to put them in as well. And so before, and I'm sorry to keep putting this off, but I love making these videos a little bit longer because honestly, these are worth spending time with. We're going to look at some real aliens. So these are, like I said, you know, conspiracy-based mythology of UFOs, right? But there were actually some real-life aliens that happened, and they made a series of documentaries based on them a while ago. So the first was Alien, and then Aliens, and they actually made like a whole series of these documentaries on alien attacks that occurred in space for real. So this is one of the only trading card sets I've ever found that has cards from all of the different films that they made. So we're going to open a couple of packs of these too and get them on the table to kind of show us sort of what a real alien would be. And then we'll look at these, you know, mythological aliens that we're going to see in here. So these are going to be real aliens. They're a little bit scary, but again, you know, real aliens are scary. So we got to kind of accept that. But yeah, I mean, a little facetious. These are, of course, based on the Alien film franchise, but a franchise I love. And I have a little game going where I don't know, people probably don't remember, but I have a couple of boxes of signature cards from the Alien movies, and they're blind boxes, so I don't know what signature card is in the box, and I'm not going to open it until I get a complete set of these. And so I've been opening these over time, and I'm only about maybe 20 cards away now from a complete set. Once I have a complete set of these, I'll go through the complete set and we'll open up that last signature box and see if we got like a Sigourney Weaver or something, which would be amazing. Probably not, but maybe, right? So there's a chance. Okay, so yeah, so this is Alien by Inkworks. It's a great set of trading cards, again, based on the Alien franchises, and the only one to feature a work from all of the different movies, and also just some art. So here is an art piece of an alien soldier there. And you can read a little bit about it on the back. Of course, all the art in those films was inspired by H.R. Giger, who is a German artist. He makes some very creepy art. I have a couple of his books. Maybe someday I'll bring one of his books out and we can look at that. That might be fun too. But here's the Nostromo. So that is that's the spaceship that was in the first Alien movie. And you might not know this, but on AliExpress you can buy a mock of my own creation, like a custom Lego set of this ship. It costs $1,000 and has like 10,000 pieces or some insane thing like that. Here's some more artwork. Again, I just love this set because it has, you know, a little bit of everything in it. It's got art, but then also here's an alien card from the fourth movie, which a lot of people didn't like that movie, but I actually really like that fourth movie. I think it's a lot of fun, and I can never get people to watch it with me because I think a lot of people just think it's like the worst one, but honestly, there's some great scenes in that movie that you probably just forgot about, like the basketball scene and things like that. There's Bishop being torn apart in the Aliens movie with the fight with the Queen at the end. And there is the shuttle stowaway from the first movie again. Some people don't know this, but there was actually an actor inside of this costume. And he's a really tall and skinny man and was able to fit inside that costume and did all the scenes where the alien like crawled out of the shelves and was like compressed up in a little ball. He actually did all that kind of acrobatic work inside that rubber suit, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, if you ever can get some behind the scenes footage from the first Alien movie, it's wild to see. This man is kind of crazy looking, and did just an amazing job with it. There's them crawling into the hole, I guess, that they crawled in the first ship. There's a lot of imagery, well, let's just say, in these films. There's one of the alien babies. And I'm sorry, Ingrid, I know we will look at your set too. I want to look at some of these too today. Very gory scene here with one of the aliens there. Oh, here's another just great scene. So this is from the fourth movie again, and there's a lot of underwater sequences in that movie, and they come up out of the water, and the aliens have put eggs all around here, and they have no choice but to come up because they need air. So it's like a pretty intense scene. Here is, oh, this is the third one. That's a little rough. The third movie was rough. I still like it, but it's probably the hardest one to watch. If you watch the behind the scenes documentary on the third movie, there were some much better concepts for that movie than what actually got made. Oh, here we go. Love it. I love my cat cards. And there is Jones the cat. Love. I mean, what other trading card set is going to give you a cat from the alien? If only they could have a signature, like a paw print on there. That would be the best. And then one more alien there. All right, so that's good enough for that. We'll leave the cat on the table maybe. I'll leave some of my favorites here on the table. And we'll look at the rest of the alien cards together. There, we'll leave those down. And these I'll add to my collection. I'm not going to check now, but I'll check later if I have a complete set or not yet. Probably not just from those two packs, but we'll see. Okay, and now, without any further ado, I promise we're going to open these up and take a look at our UFO set today. So here's our package that it came in. Lovely. Wow, it's got a little sticker. That's that's new. And there's our checklist. So you definitely want to hold on to this to make sure you have a record of everything in the set. I always hold on to all my packages too. I'm kind of well, you know this, I'm sort of a hoarder over here. Especially if you've seen the video where I walk through the archives, you definitely know I'm a hoarder. Drinking some more coffee. You'd think that coffee would make me go faster, but no, man, nothing. I go slow. I don't go fast. I'm sorry. Sometimes, every once in a while, I'll get a comment on the channel like, oh my God, it's 20 minutes into the video and you haven't opened a pack yet. And I'm just like, yeah, sorry. That's life. Oh, this is so perfect. I mean, how can you, so this is Lindsay Grayling's Kitty Erie character dressed up as an alien. Like, can't get more perfect than that. This is just lovely. I hope there's an actual card of that. If not, I will cut that out and keep that. But wow, that's wonderful. I love it. I love it already. I'm literally like so excited for this. Okay. Here, I won't open this bag just because it's probably a little bit delicate, but there is a piece of Tektite here. So this is a Relic card. This is Tektite. It was discovered in China and guaranteed authentic. So Tektites are small glassy objects formed when a meteorite impacts an asteroid or an asteroid collision with the Earth, generates intense heat and pressure, causing terrestrial rocks or impact melt to be ejected into the atmosphere. These molten droplets then cool and solidify as they fall back to Earth, creating distinctive, often rounded shapes. Oh, okay, so it's not a metal. It's more, well, I mean, it kind of is a metal, but it's like a molten earth rock, basically, that got reshaped by the impact of the asteroid. Or what I'm going to believe, this one was actually created by the impact of an alien ship landing on Earth. That's my belief. Sorry. Here are our promos. Beautiful use of light here again on these cards. Just, I mean, how can you not love that? It's like a movie poster cover or something. But these are promos, promo 1 and promo 2. Not many people know, but Non-Sport Update, that is a magazine actually that gets put out I'll get a few issues sometimes and show them to you. But that magazine actually covers card sets like this. They've done interviews with Richard Parks, for example, which to me is kind of mind-blowing, but that does exist. So I'm not the only person doing media, doing promotion work for independent card sets. It's also there's a full magazine as well. I have nothing to do with that either, so it's just another thing that's out there. But if you're interested in non-sport sets, which honestly, if you're watching this channel, you must be, you should probably check out that website at least, or the or the or the magazine. Sorry, I'm just cracking up. This is so great. So I think I have it upside down. Yeah, of course I have it upside down. That is Kitty Erie being abducted, and she doesn't seem so sure about what's about to happen to her, which makes sense. I mean, cats prefer to be on the ground. They don't like to be floating up in the air. But how cool is that? That's amazing. That's a very good looking lenticular. I told you they make some of the best lenticular cards. Okay, so yeah, I had turned this upside down. So here is another 3D. Oh, it's a flip. Wow, it's a 3D and a flip. That's kind of scary. I love how they do this. They basically have a painting and then they take the layers out and make it 3D. And then we've also got the flip here. So you kind of have like two 3D images in one card. How awesome. Technically a promo for this set, but still probably one of the top cards. So here's a promo for Dragons. This is another set that Long Dog Cards creates. I have Dragons Series 1. Series 2, when is it coming? Soon. There's no announcement date yet. But this will be amazing. Like, if you didn't watch the video for Dragons Series 1, I'll try to link it, but if not, go watch it. It's on the website too. This set is awesome, and you can still buy this. You can go to the Long Dog Cards website, ingridvhardy.com, and there's a shop there where you can still pick it up, and it's worth it. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. I know a lot of people always ask me, that is definitely worth it. Like, that is a wonderful set. You get so many special cards and lenticulars and just some of the best art you'll see in trading cards. So here is what is this going to be? A lino cut. So numbered to 200, I got 76. And that's a lino cut featuring an abduction outside a cabin. Beautiful image on that. This is going to be an etching. UFO Legends and Lore. That is a limited edition etching, again out of 200. And I guess this etching was done by R. Parks Cards. That's kind of neat. So a lot of these independent publishers work together to build these sets, because it's a lot of work to put together a trading card set. I mean, I can't even imagine trying to do it. And they do it, multiple times a year. So this is a blank. So you'll get these in almost all the sets, but they let you go out and commission your own sketch card, which is great thing to have if you want to be doing commissions. So this is our sketch card, and it's War of the Worlds, which is fantastic. I love that story, and so it's one of the classics. Orson Welles, obviously made it famous, and so that is by Tim Shin, and that is a 1 of 1. Yeah, so that is definitely a 1 of 1. Tim Shin, War of the Worlds. Love it. That's my sketch. So sometimes when you're buying these independent sets, these sketch cards can be, I don't like to talk about value a lot with this because it's really about the art, but these can have quite a bit of value. Like I said, these artists are well-known sketch artists in the Star Wars and other card worlds. So every once in a while you'll get, and a card like that has kind of universal appeal, right? It's War of the Worlds, it's by a famous artist, it's 1 of 1. Like, there can be deep value in these cards, although, like I said, I collect not for value, I'm collecting for art. But if you are about value, you can find value in these sets. And so here's going to be the art. I can already tell this is Ingrid. Again, just the light, these highlights on the clouds is what I mean. It's not easy to do that. You've got to balance the color choices so that you have room in the palette for dark and light like that. And a lot of artists will just wash out with light, or they'll make it way too dark, and they're just afraid to use the bright highlights. But she's got the balance perfect here. And so here it looks like maybe a... oh wow, yeah, so this is a historical one about an actual encounter around Mount Rainier. There's a crash in the desert. Well, that almost looks like a painting. That's a famous movie, right? There was a... yeah, this is like one of the most famous flying saucer films, I think. Oh wow, that's a constellation. That's really kind of neat. That's Orion, I think. I think that's Orion. I'm not sure now. I mean, that definitely looks like Orion with the belt here, but oh, no, I don't know my constellations. I'm sorry. Beautiful. Oh, wow. That reminds me of Close Encounters. The Phoenix Light Incident. I don't know a lot of these incidents, but if you're into UFO mythology, you probably immediately recognize that. And then on the back here, it'll teach you about it. So even someone like me who doesn't know all these incidents, I can learn about them from these cards, which is wonderful. Oh, that's another just great painting. I mean, she's really captured the look of that very well. Belgium. Here's an aircraft carrier. A lot of times these encounters are only captured by military cameras and military observers because, you know, they're happening out in the middle of the ocean or out in the middle of nowhere where, you know, there's military stuff, but there's no people, right? This will be a crop circle, I bet. Yeah, crop circles. Another very popular theme among the UFOologists, UFO enthusiasts, let's say. And so here we have another set. This is the watercolor set. So these are watercolors by Ingrid. Just, I mean, gorgeous. Again, like the green here, I love that choice. That's such a good contrast color with the white. And so we've got some very famous figures now from the UFO mythology world. Fire in the Sky. Nice. Kenneth Arnold. And these are wonderful pieces of art here on their own. And there's one of our little gray men. Some more scientist cards. I love this series. I mean, they look so good because they all have that kind of common, you know, watery green background. That's just beautiful. All right, and then we have our super cute cards. So these will be, I mean, I can tell immediately this is Lindsay Grayling's work. So she does very cute artwork. I mean, some of her artwork is horrifying, don't get me wrong, but it's also very cute at the same time, right? Which is great. And so these are going to be named characters that she's made up. So this is going to be Fang from also from War of the Worlds, right? There's a Yoda. Oh, making a mouse float. I love it. Meowda. Of course it would Meowda. Of course. Oh, that's, you know, the Martian, of course, but as a cat. Mewvin the Martian. And lovely. This is from Futurama, right? Kittler. Yep, love it. Okay. Oh, and there is one of these. Okay, great. I'm so happy that this card is here. What a wonderful piece of artwork. I mean, as someone who obviously loves the Alien franchise, this is very special. I'm very happy to have that one. In fact, I will go ahead and sleeve that right now because that's wonderful. What is the name on it? Xenomyowth. Ah, I wouldn't have got the pun, but that's perfect. This is a dancer from Java. Yep, of course. How wonderful. Tail. Wonderful, wonderful. And then we've got the Predator. But is it going to be the Podator? Podator. Wonderful. Another like Alien adjacent franchise. They've done, you know, of course, Predator versus Alien. That's from Critters. That's a I'm sure some commenters will know that film franchise, but oh my god, that is a crazy film franchise. I have not watched that in a very long time. That's fun. And then this, of course, is Alf. Or I guess it'll be Fluff. But it's Alf based. I had a boss at a company I worked at a while back, a very famous company. I don't want to say the name, sorry, but yeah, anyway, I worked there and my boss was obsessed with Alf. Whenever we would do video calls, his whole office just had Alf stuff all over it. He had signed Alf things. He had just the most insane. He had like a full Alf puppet there. Well, you know, the real Alf. Anyway, very cool again. Love it. Okay, then let's I kind of want to make a little bit more room over here for these. I want to get some of these out on display, some of the really good ones. There we go. And maybe we'll get Meowda. Yeah. And so you know I'm kind of obsessed with my yeah, I like that one. I like to get my table like looking with the best cards on top and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do here. Sorry, I'm gonna take a little bit more time. Sorry, I know I'm burning time here, but I love these cards, and I just want to I want to spend more time with them. So what is this? Is this a? This is a puzzle. Oh, I see. Let's see if I have room to do it. Yeah, okay, I should have thought about that. I need some space now. Let me put that there. And we'll put that over here for now. I'll move these back in a minute. I just want I want to get some space to do the puzzle quick. That's the sketch. All right. So what's great about the independent sets is you'll get the full puzzle, so you don't have to worry about missing cards, right? Whereas when you're collecting and opening packs, you often will not get a full puzzle. In fact, it's like very difficult to get a full puzzle. That is quite a nice piece of art here. I mean, it incorporates everything. Like it has all these different personalities. It's got the abduction that's happening. Just everything. That's very nice. Really well done here. I'm very impressed. We'll keep this one up on top, maybe. Oops. There we go. That one can go on top. And then Meowda here. And maybe we'll put Alf. Oh, a little too much glare there. Let's move this a little bit, this a little bit. There. Here's our alien set. Oh, these are not her cards, but these are all from her set. And then here's our metal card. Like I said, there will be a one-of-one metal card with the actual picture that I sent. And, you know, fortunately, my cat Batman kind of always looks like he's getting abducted basically all the time. And so that is Batman. So we now have, I now have a 1-of-1 totally unique card with Batman on it. And it's a metal. This is a metal card. How awesome and amazing. Oh my God. I'm going to go show my wife that. She's going to love it too. But yeah, how freaking cool. Like I can't, I mean, again, I just can't speak highly enough of this kind of stuff. If you have any interest in art and trading cards generally, like the big sets by Topps and Upper Deck, I mean, sure, they're great. Everybody loves Star Wars, everybody loves Marvel. Like it makes a ton of sense to buy those and collect those. But I love to show everybody things like this because it kind of helps you to branch out a little bit and see that, you know, the world of trading cards is so much bigger than just that. It's even bigger than what you can see on AliExpress. And there we see so many crazy things, right? I'm going to do like a 26-pack battle of weird cards after this. So yeah, there's a lot of strange stuff out there. But the really unique and artistic and creative stuff is being made by the independent trading card world, as you can see here. And you need to follow that. You need to really be paying attention to that because they do Kickstarters and there's small print runs, you know, 200 packs, 200 sets were made here. And that's pretty much it, right? So if you're not getting in on that, you're gonna miss out. So pay attention to the independent trading card world. You can follow my website if you want, but you don't have to. All of these artists and companies, you can see some of the logos here, and I've shown you them before many times, and there's links here. Have Facebook pages you can follow, mailing lists you can sign up for. You can follow them on Kickstarter. That's like probably the best way to do it, in my own opinion. And so what I do is I go on Kickstarter, I find these creators, and I click, you know, the follow button on them, and then Kickstarter will send me an email the minute they post anything, and so I know about everything right away. But yeah, this has been wonderful. I'm trying to, like, I don't know what I can say is my favorite here. This card is kind of incredible, so I really do like that one. But at the same time, this Abduction one here, it's just sort of hilarious. That's just perfect. I know Lindsay made that, and that is pretty special. I'm very happy to get that. But yeah, this has been a joy to open, again, just like every other set I've gotten from them. I can't wait to back whatever they make next. And yeah, I hope you do too. So yeah, let me know in the comments if there was anything in here you know, what you like the most, or anything you thought was kind of cool, or something that I kind of went by quickly and didn't understand how important it was. I always love learning more too, so if you can teach me something about this, please do. I would love to learn. And with that, I think we'll end the video there, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.